Good morning, family. Thank God we alive another day. I'm coming to y'all today. I just want to speak to y'all real quick. It's a quick question. I just want to know, when do you know if you did something good or bad? How do you know that? Because it feels so right, but the feeling, the emotion of it, it's the same thing, right? You go through anxiety and fear regardless. You don't know what's coming. So how could you walk into something and don't have any fear about it? Like, who made us that perfect? I just want to know, who made us that perfect? And I'm not saying that and asking that to say, oh, I don't want to give up any energy of giving up or quitting or anything. I'm just saying because you always told, when you reach a certain level of consciousness, you won't have any fear, any anxiety. What if that's a natural feeling? Period. You can't shake that. What if it's in us to be fearful of things that we can't see, moves that we can't see? And we just moving because we have that strength inside to actually do it. Like, fear held us down for too long. We was always fearful of something and we let it stop us. But this time when fear crept up, we didn't let it stop us. We still was fearful, but we didn't let it stop us. Look at the birds. Dad, look at the birds. I don't know what that is. Is that God? I don't know. But it's like, what if though? Like, because I see a lot of people say, oh, you'll reach a level of not having fear. Understandable. Some people are actually that strong-minded. To not have no fear, and or they're lying. Who knows? They're trying not to show it. We're trying to be vulnerable here and showing other people and showing the world that it's okay to be scared. It's okay to have anxiety. It's not okay to let it win. That's not okay. That's not okay. For too long, sat there with the what ifs, what ifs, why? You get tired of asking that. Because when you sit in that same state, you're fearing what's next. Like, you're fearing, like, when am I, when am I, when am I? Maybe that move that you made is the what's next. And you still gotta go, next thing. Listen, I have high depression. I deal with that. I have anxiety. I have PTSD. I'm explaining. I just want to make a quick thing about PTSD too, because we tend to only think that soldiers in the army, PTSD, There is different stages and different forms of PTSD. That's number one. Number two, what the soldiers have to see every single day when they're out there, and they fearing, it's a fear inside their heart. They don't know these people, these men, these women, they have family, they have children. You can't tell me they're not fearing that that not being able to make that next planned phone call with their family. You can't tell me they're not fearing that when they're in the battlefield. You can't tell me they just dropped all that fear and anxiety and leave it right there and go into the battlefield like macho men and women and then come back out and just make their calls like nothing ever happened. You can't tell me that. And I think they are the perfect example of where I'm trying to go at in this video. Because they are so brave to go out there. They take the order. They don't know. They take the order and they go out there and they get the goddamn job done. They get the goddamn job done. We live in the best country in the world because of them. And these men and women have wife, husbands, children. You can't tell me they don't fear not coming back to their families. You can't tell me that. And they still have that task on their heart. They just want to make it better for them. And anything they have to do, they are willing to do that to make it better for the people they love. But Pete, get back to that. We all go through the PTSD. We all go through the depression, the anxiety of what's next, what's to come. Am I moving right? Am I doing the right things? You have that fear. You have that. You came too far. You came too far though. You can't turn. You can't turn around. You closed those doors. You closed those doors. Even if you wanted to, you can't. It's not gonna be the same. So what do? You gonna sit right there? You gonna sit right there? You gonna sit right there? You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta do what you gotta do. This is the part where God takes the revenge out your heart and gives you the forgiveness in your heart. And he's telling you the forgiveness part, the no revenge part, because you got too much to think about. You got too much to do. You have too much in front of you. What's behind you, that door is closed. And the more you think about how you gonna open that door back, the door that's sitting right in front of you, that's not saying you would never, ever have these things, these people, these situations, circumstances in your heart. You can't. That stuff never leaves. It's impossible. But to let it drain your mind, nah, you can't. You forgive everything that happened, every person, wholeheartedly. And don't just say, oh, I forgive because I got. No, you gotta forgive wholeheartedly. Start by forgiving yourself. You don't know. You don't know what tomorrow's promise. I don't even know what I'm going to say next. I don't know. It's just in my heart what God puts there. I don't have no notebook. I don't have no pads. None of that stuff. I don't take notes. I'm not reading from anything. It's just simple, purely from the heart. This is a process. This is a journey. This is what you're going through. This is what you got to do. Yes, you write stuff but yo, you know how much stuff I wrote down? I don't have the pen. I don't have the pad. I don't have the notes that I had. I gotta be out here on the stuff that I remember, on the stuff, on the places things that God's showing me. Nothing. I have nothing. I'm not scared. I fear what's next, but I'm not scared to see it. Any way you could pick yourself out of whatever anxiety or trauma you putting yourself through, replaying, doing all of this stuff in your mind, get out of it. Get to action. It's like on a movie set, you watching it, these actors are explaining. That's why the good actors, they improv some of the scripts that they get, they change the whole character around. And this is why certain people they make it their business. Y'all gotta get this in the one take. Like it takes certain people one take, one take, one take, one take, one take. You read this stuff and then, all right, now you gotta put it to action. Make it come to life. Make it come to life. My favorite rapper in the world, like, I understand, like, yeah, it's things that you write, but when it's time to put this stuff to life, action, it's no pen, there's no pad around. That's what, like, I look at these things, and then they, like, when they go off, they take you somewhere. Because they was able to visualize something. They couldn't keep reading this back and forth from that, whatever they wrote down. They stored it, and it's time to put it to action. That's why some of the greats, they don't come inside the studios or whatever the case may be. They don't come in with the scripts and the pens and the pads and the bars. They don't come through. Like when they come through, they ready to work. This is a vision. So I should say, oh, God takes the anxiety. I don't know if they do that, if he do that for them, but I know for me, he leaving that right there. He left it right there. Like he changed a lot, but like, I, like he calmed he calmed it down, and maybe he's showing me that's what I have to use to overcome what I'm going through. I gotta use all that because that's what's been holding me down. The anxiety, the depression, the PTSD. Like I watch. He didn't ask, I didn't see him get shot, but to watch him die out. That's something that will forever stick with you. That was my family member, you feel what I'm saying? I watched my grandfather do that. I watched my grandfather go through that. They robbed him, bro. And I watched him die out. I ain't see him get hit, but I watched him die out, and that stuck with me forever. Then they, like, people think the environment's all, you want to blame it, you want to look at our skin color, whatever. Yo, hold on. First of all, I like to make this clear, too. This is just me from my heart. God ain't only make two skin colors. Y'all got to, or two sets of people. Y'all got to cut that out. Like, y'all talking about black and white and forgetting the rest of everybody else. That is some bullshit. That is nonsense. Y'all got to stop that. Leaving everybody else out, making it black and white. Yo, you know how much people God put on this earth to contribute? Making it that. It's not about it. Yeah, I took myself off. I know I did. But, you know, getting back to the point, the main point, it's like, that, them feelings still remain. So, what is that? What am I tasked to do? What do I have to do? Yo, you're around people you know, it's whatever, for whatever reason they got, whatever thing they got against you. And you sitting around that. And you sitting around that. And that don't only involve, I'm not talking about no one, I'm not singling nobody out. Yo, everywhere I go to look for refuge, it's something like, I'm not going, like, it's no arguments or nothing like that. Like, nobody's letting me alone. I'm not asking nobody for nothing like that. So it's not in that type of form, but you can just feel the energy. Like, you know, I'm looking at these people, and they looking at my condition and looking at my situation, and I'm not getting no type of, you know, like, it's nothing I should do. Like, I can't give you that. What you need to do, what you should do. Like, I got this. Nobody. So all that's telling me is that relying on people and stuff, you can't rely on nobody. And nobody gonna help you. Nobody. You gotta get yourself to where you need to be. You. You gotta get there. Tired of running from place to place, trying to, thinking like the next time is gonna be different, the next time is gonna get help. Nah, man, everybody, it's gonna be the same thing. And it's like, the more you run to everybody for certain types of help, it's like the less, like, you feeding it. You answering what people is praying over you. You answering it because you could feel it in the energy. You could feel it in the energy. I'm asleep. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm asleep this morning. I'm asleep. I wake up about 4 o'clock this morning. Somebody on the phone. I hear talk, I don't hear nothing, but you just woke me out of my sleep. And I guess because I'm a hard sleeper, but it's like I start moving and stuff. I don't hear no more talking. I stood up for like another good 3 minutes maybe. Cause I was tired. I was a good 3 minutes. Conversation stopped. No more talking. I got my Bible real quick. I just needed a quick word. Got my Bible real quick. And I went back to sleep. Nobody gonna help you, man. Some people pray over that. Look. But they don't understand that it's God that's willing you through this. I'm not doing this. That's God willing me through this. Stop running back. Stop running back. Every time I run back, the vibes, the energy gets a little tampered with. Stop running back. Figure yourself out. Figure it out. Stop running backwards all the time, because every time you run backwards, then you got no forward. Now, I'm looking now, I read up to my just be, like, today, this, because I'm looking up information now, I gotta looking up information, because I need places. I can't be out in the street, and I'm not staying in the same place. I'm not. The devil's a lie. He trying to get me. This is what you want me to do. I'm not doing that. I'm not staying nowhere. I don't need nobody. Who's gonna pray like that? Like, listen, I'm not even in competition with nobody. I'm not even trying to be better than nobody. That's the sad part about it. Like, I'm not even trying to like, for me, I'm clapping for everybody. That's why I'm so confused and so mad. Like, I'm not mad, but, like, I can't understand, like, yo, I'm clapping for everybody. Nobody clapping for me. And I'm clapping for everybody. Everybody with their compliment, they're clapping. And it's like, I gotta take a backseat. Like, all I'm just trying to do is just make sure I'm staying alive, bro. Like, what God's doing with me, like, I question him, like, cause he making it look good. Like, that ain't my fault. You gotta go talk to him. Like, I'm not questioning it either. But I got a disease, so y'all gotta understand what I'm praying for. What he's blessing me with, but what I'm praying for, he blessing me with more. Like, can't be mad at that. Like, I'm praying to be alive. Like, I'm watching everybody accomplish, and I'm clapping for everybody. Like, I want to see that, and I'm praying for that. And he's saying, doing something in me that I'm praying for. Yeah, I'm not going to go deep into my prayers. My prayers is my prayers. When I was looking crazy, getting skinny out of weight, can't control my bladder, using the bathroom on myself, all types of shit. I just prayed for an end to that. I didn't want to do that no more. I'm 36 years old. I use the bathroom on myself and all types of shit. I can't. Like, I just prayed for an end of that. And when he started coming through, like, he started doing extra. He started clearing that. Like, if y'all can notice, I know people, like, if you watch my very first video, when I talk, I'm winded. Now I don't know how to shut up. Like, that's God. When I was talking in that first video and before, I was winded. I couldn't hold my breath. I couldn't do a lot of stuff. Now I can't shut up. And all I asked was for, yo, God, I'm tired of shortness of breath. I just want to have a full conversation. Like, I'm talking, I'm saying like 5 words. Then I gotta stop. Then I'm going to the point now where I'm just So when you see me take a pause, like I'm just, all right, what you want me to say? That's all I'm doing. Like I'm not looking to be like, I can't breathe. Like that's him. That's him. Can't be. I'm not. Can't be mad at that because along with that, like I have a family, so of course I'm praying for them to succeed too. And they're not noticing that. And whatever I'm lagging at the moment, I still would never pray for nobody downfall. Never. Never. Anybody I was connected to, anybody I'm connected to, so forth, so on. Man, Drew, don't you ever worry about playing Drew. Did you ever worry about Drew playing you or speaking on you crazy? Think about it. If I don't talk to you no more, think about how we ended it. Like, it was no back and forth. It was no lingering messages or lingering phone calls. Once we got that over with at that point in time, it was no more, oh, so when I see you, it was no more of that. Trust me. Trust me. It was no more of that. Because I ain't have that, I never had that in my heart to be like, damn, I hope this person fucked me over. Fuck. Wait, you gonna reach it? Like, I never do that. I never do that. You gotta talk to God on whatever you did. So, whether I feel, whether I want you to be like, oh, it's not up to me. It's not up to me. Like, whatever you talk to God with, He's gonna make that right. So if you apologize to God for that, but didn't apologize to me, He's gonna put that on my spirit to let me know. But listen, being around certain energies, I know it ain't right. Being around certain energies, I know it ain't right. I'm not saying I'm not gonna single nobody out. None of that. Don't worry about it. Nobody ain't never gotta worry about me singling them out. Never. I don't got that type of time and energy to be doing that to people. I don't got no time, no energy to be doing that with nobody. I just wanted to bring that through. So fear's gonna be there, but you're gonna let it stay there. The fear of what? Because this is fear of a lot of stuff. So you may have a fear, like right now, the way I'm going, I have a fear of eating meat still. I don't eat meat anymore. Yeah, I got fish. I'ma just stay with the fish. I'm not gonna eat no chicken, no beef. I don't eat it. Ever since I went plant-based, you know how much times I sit there, I plan on fish. I plan on fish and still don't eat fish. I have a fear of eating fish. I'm not gonna eat fish. I had a fear of being alone. Now I'm overcoming. You know, it's a fear of a lot. We all have fears. Yeah, we all have fears. Y'all have fears, certain fears, doing stuff out of desperation. Nah, I'm telling you. Once I find myself lying to be comfortable in a situation, oh, no. That's not me. That's not me. That's bullshit. That's not me. No. Gotta break that. Because you have a fear of something, so you start lying? Oh, no. My word and my balls is all I got in this world, in God's word. But as far as in the physical, my word and my balls is well, like, God, bro, I can't be lying out here. That's crazy. Nah. You got to change that. When I did that, I said, no. Nah. Listen, certain shit, like, Ye said, we all liars. Yeah, that's true. But, like, it's certain shit you're not supposed to lie about. It's certain shit you're not supposed to lie about. That's just me. Like, I believe that. Yeah, you lie, bend the truth, try to get away with certain little shit, little bullshit. That's understandable. We all human, but it's certain shit you supposed to have boundaries over, and you ain't supposed to be doing that. And once I cross that boundary, and like, oh nah, I'm not myself. That's me. That's me knowing, like, nah, I check myself. I'm not myself now. Now I'm not myself. Now I'm not myself. You just did that. You just lied out of that situation, bro. Oh nah, you not. You different. And that's why I had to be like, oh nah, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna fix that. I promise you I'm gonna fix that. That's not how I roll. God don't make nobody perfect, but like that's not how I roll. I don't roll like that. I never roll like that. And I start now. No, let me stop. Let me remove myself from the situation before it start escalating. That's not who I'm gonna be. I don't want to be sitting down in fear of what people gonna say or what people gonna do. So I start making up certain lies and make you feel better. No. Let me move. I'm out. So that's how you basically overcoming that fear, man. You looking at it head on. And that's what I say. Once you check yourself, then you can start breaking down barriers and setting boundaries. Cause you can't do that without checking yourself first. You don't know what you're checking. You don't know what you're doing. So how could you be mad at certain stuff if you causing certain stuff? You can't do that. That's not fair. That's not right. It's one thing I check about myself. Honest about that. Break that. Get rid of it. Move forward. You got to. Had a fear of what people gonna say. Now I don't even give a damn what anybody gonna say to me, because you know how? I'm gonna move forward in my own choices. I don't need no help. I don't need nobody to, as far as, oh, show me this direction, do this for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't need nobody feel sorry for me. I don't need none of that. I'm done with all that. All that sympathy, don't feel sorry for me. Because the more I sit there and feel sorry, and then I confuse myself, and then I got a bunch of other people helping me feel more sorry, then I don't move. Then I don't move. I left and went back too many times because of fear. Comfortability. What I know. Oh, I'm used to wearing a certain set of clothes. I'm used to having a certain set of food. I'm used to having a certain set of this, that, and the third. So you're gonna put that over your actual sanity, because you might not even be here to continue to use that and wear that stuff. If you keep living the life you living, you're gonna let stress and fear and everything overtake you, because you still chasing that material stuff, because you love the comfortability. Oh, your internet on, your bills paid earned. No, they ain't turning nothing on. When you open, they ain't turning nothing off. You don't know what that feel like anymore. Every time you open your refrigerator, or look on top of the refrigerator, or open the cabinet doors, or ready to blend some fruits and vegetables, or ready to eat something healthy, or ready to change the whole, it's right there. You want to watch TV? It's right there. You want to play the game? It's right there. Whole time you just inside festering fear and depression and anxiety, and your heart is not beating the same, and that's not healthy. How long do you think that's gonna stick up? How long you think that's gonna take up? How long you think that's gonna rock up? How long you think you got to that? Yeah, you got the fly Nikes, but you depressed about it. You depressed in it. You depressed in it. Your Jordans unzipped from the back, from the front, unstrapped here, unstrapped there. Oh, you fly, but you depressed in it. Then you can look around, and I'm not saying like, oh damn, I want to have this same outfit on for the rest of my life, but yo, you start to look at certain stuff, you be like, man, I washed up this morning. Thank God. I'm about to, I'm able to record this video. Thank God. I'm able to do certain stuff. Smell of fresh air. Thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Thank God, thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. And that's a better feeling than me waking up this morning. I'm all stressed out about to make me a smoothie. Pick out some clothes. Probably go outside. But I still got this fear and this anxiety and this depression. And I don't know how to make a YouTube video the way I want to make it. And now I'm looking at the time on this video now, and I'm just going, and I'm like, before I was ready to rush it off. Oh, I don't want to keep rushing the words. Now I'm just letting it rip. That's God. That's God. That's God letting it rip right now. That's God letting y'all know. I'm not saying, I ain't in no way, shape, or form am I telling y'all that I'm God. Nowhere close. I ain't got nowhere near the abilities that man have. And that's why I'm here to just show you his works. I'm here to show you how great he is. That's all I'm here to do. Show you how great he is. Wake up, brothers and sisters. Our Father is here. He's knocking on the door. He's telling you it's time to get up. The devil had this place for too long. They gotta go. The devil gotta go. He had this place for too long. It's time for him to go. It's our time to get up. It's our time to spread the word around here. Yo, look how they think about it. I'm looking around, and I'm like, you could tell it's time. Think about the parks when we was growing up. Like the hood parks. Like, I just want to give y'all a little glimpse. Just think about the parks when we were growing up, right? And now look at all the parks. Now look at all the parks. It's all like greenery and everything around there. Look at all that. Look at the parks, skate parks all around for the kids. There's no excuses. Us, we were playing basketball on milk crates. We were playing basketball on milk crates. Remember that? Now our kids is playing basketball on the actual rims and the hoops. They got swing, slide, and they all under the greenery. The devil time is over. His time of ruling this place, his time of the confusion, the fear, that is over. And he waking the main children up. The ones he know that's gonna take the journey first gonna be the ones who take the first step. So the other ones can see. Cause listen, let me tell you something. There's evil. It's the choices we can be. That's evil. And we turn from God and turn to things of this earth like the materialism and things like that. Those are evil things. But God ain't make none of us. None of us were born evil. We all were born clean, clear. And a lot of us was taught to make certain choices. A lot of us was taught to make certain choices. And God's here to he's rewiring that. He's here to rewire it. Ain't nobody getting left behind. Remember, one thing, the free will is there to make certain choices, but listen, he here, like, yo, he knocking like, yo, we ain't doing this no more. And the ones who gonna keep trying to be the ones doing it, those are the ones that's gonna have to answer. He not coming here and picking out whatever you did, repent that. Repent that now. Whatever you did, repent that now. Repent it now. Start walking, get on the faith. Ain't never too late. Ain't never too late for nothing. As long as he wake you up every day, that means you still got the chance. You just got to remember we all got the free will to decide whatever, but you get on, you get up, you got the chance. And this is what he back doing. He's showing it. All right. People say, the world's ending. No, I never believed that this world was gonna blow up and explode and set on fire. Like, none of that. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When the COVID thing was happening, right? We had to stay in the house, right? Yo, as I was my first research and all that, going through that, I'm looking at certain animals that was like, on the verge of extinction and stuff like that. Now they're repopulating and their population it grew back. And, you know, like I said, a lot of the greenery and things like that was able to grow because then they took a lot of cars and stuff off the streets. All that gas and emission took it off the streets. And it was able to grow. Listen, I don't understand the money, logistics, and all of that stuff in electric cars and all of this other stuff. All I know is electricity is natural energy, right? So if electricity is natural energy, I think it would make more sense to have electric cars on the street. Listen, I don't know the money part of it and things like that. I don't know that part. I'm not an official. I don't know that part. But I'm just thinking about the actual logic. It's like, yo, energy, electricity, that's natural energy, right? Yeah, gas and all that is, it's gas, oil, it's natural, it comes from the earth and all that, but as we can see from my experience being on earth, gas, it stinks. That's number one. It stinks. I never smelled electric. I did construction since I was 15. Like, I've seen people get zapped, but I've never smelled nobody get zapped. You feel what I'm saying? Like, gas is crazy. We got all types of carbon monoxide and smoke detectors and all that in our house. Make sure gas this, if you smell a gas leak and all. So, me personally, I don't know. I'm just saying. Just the logic of it, not logistics. I'm not into that. I'm not an official. I didn't even finish school. So, I'm not getting into that. I just think. And I'm just watching the earth. And it's repopulating. You know, more babies is being born through the COVID era, through the COVID situation. Babies is being born. And all this greenery around and parks was able to get redone. And that's what God mean when he said the world ended. That old way, it ended. Because like I said, us, in my generation, we play like most of us, we playing basketball in milk crates. When we were going to the park, it was none of that. Hustlers is in the park and all that. Now, you can actually bring your kid out. Oh, you can actually let your kid come outside and get their morning run off right here in the park and go back inside and enjoy the rest of their day. I'm the only one in the park right now. It's early in the morning, but I'm the only one in the park. Like, I'm quite sure people who got kids, your kids is up right now. Your kids is up. So that's what I think God, when they mean by, oh, the world's about to end. Because God came to take it over. He let Satan have this. He let the devil have this for a minute. That's what he said. This was the devil's playground. They still trying to make it like that. They still teetering little things in, but for the most part, those big companies is the big companies who was like, was satanic or had satanic things with them. Think about how many companies shut down. That's why certain companies is still rocking, because for the most part, that took certain stances and things was taken with certain companies, and they started changing for the best. Like, I'm not eating that stuff. Like me, I can't eat Beyond Meat and stuff like that, but I can't be mad at a fast food chain for actually trying to do something. That's the part. And the people and the chains and stores who were doing stuff like that, those were the ones who was able to still survive. Like, McDonald's got a strawberry banana, smoothie, little things like that. New things like that. It's little things like that. Like me, I can't eat, like, what's impossible meat? Like, I stopped eating meat, and then you want me to start eating impossible meat. Like, me personally, I can't do that. But then when I watch these same people who do that, they have salad options. Okay, I walk into McDonald's, I ain't gonna eat no impossible meat, but the goddamn salad is shit. Listen, let me get the salad with this right now. So you can't be mad at, like, certain companies who actually tried. Like, it's always going to be fast food. It's always going to be that. But it's like certain companies who tried to take and get on a path. Like, okay, let me at least, like, those are companies who out here, all that satanics, the people who thought they were still going to get out here and sell the same shit. That stuff is dead. If you're not getting with the times, you got to go. It's a shift happening in the world, and if you're not taking part in that shift, you're gonna get left behind. That's how that goes. So you got to go deep inside of yourself, and once you go inside, see what you got to clear up, how you got to get yourself ready for this new shift. You got people you got to go back and get, some way, somehow. You got to figure it out. And there's no time to sit there and play around and lollygag and be fearful to make a move yourself. Sometimes you got people attached to you that God is telling you, no matter what, you're going to have to, these people, no matter what, you're going to have to put these people in the shift. They can't partake in everything I'm telling you to do, but there's a way that you're going to have to move to do X, Y, Z, And who am I, since I asked him for good health and he gave it to me, who am I to disobey him? I asked that man for something and he gave it to me. and told me, you take this and give me this. Who am I to take from him and not give him back in return what he asked for? See, that was a contract I knew. Please restore my health. Please restore and extend me some time on this earth. I asked for that. I prayed for that. I went, like, he's not even allowing me to say that word, so I'm not even going to do it. I prayed for that. Yo, you know when God works. It wouldn't even allow me to just say a word. I couldn't find how to say this word. And that's how you know. And I like thinking about it in my head, yeah, you're right. That's not a good word to say. Like, he won't allow you. Like, he won't allow it when he find out when he see that you're faithful with what he's shown you, with the path. He got your back. 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 One thing I want to say, when you're doing stuff like this, a lot of people don't mention it. You gotta fast. You gotta fast, because only then, when you fast from all of this, like, I don't have, delete the Facebook app, delete the Instagram app. Like, I stopped looking at, like, all right, the Kyrie Irving situation, it tripping me out. I'm not gonna get into details of that because it's not the video for that, but that's tripping me out. So I was like a basketball junkie, and I'm still was in the process of overcoming that. But the Kyrie Irving situation was just a little, I don't know, like, that was sticky. And then what they doing on my boy Russell Westbrook, like, it was certain little things that was still holding me back to it. But for the most part, I had to fast from that. Fast from all of that. Fast from the news, because although I wasn't taking part in certain debates and things like that, I still was watching it. So to fast from that. My meal plan, like, I was plant-based, but I started, all right, so I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I started buying snacks, like, okay, this one for vegan snack, like, I was buying mad, all right, snacks, vegan snacks. Had to, even that part, like, you just like, nah, you gotta be on the fruits, veggies, you gotta be on the water, you gotta be on the grains, that type of stuff. Gotta be on the oats. So I fast from all because, man, let me tell you, I give me some popcorners, I give me some granola bars, some Nature Valley bars, man. I be rolling around just snacking all day on that. So you got fast. It's just been water. Let me tell you, it's a lot of plant-based people too. They think because they only eating fruits and veggies, because let me tell you something, fruits and veggies, like, especially like the cucumbers and things, like the watermelon, so full of water and stuff, that they're thinking they don't gotta drink water. Let me tell you something, ain't no substitute for water. I'm sorry, it's no substitute for water. The fruits and veggies help tremendously, but ain't no substitute for water, so let's cut that out. And I see a lot of Yeah, it's people that's trying to take that path, and we all trip out and make mistakes in our journey. We don't know what to eat. We don't know what to do. Sometimes we get confused. Let me tell you something. You can never get confused about water. Never. Water is the top priority. Listen, I took a water fast. Juice with the herbal juice. I had that fast. I had to have gallons of water. I had 3 gallons of water on me. So don't stop confusing the people with that. I don't care what nobody say. Water. Everything starts with water. Everything starts with water. Don't forget it. It's so beautiful out here. Life is so beautiful. Life is so beautiful. The things God give you, the ways God show you to move to keep these things and to uphold these things. Just obey Him. Certain things not going to... Keep praying. Keep praying. Your confusion about certain things will start dropping. You keep praying. You keep praying. Don't never stop. Don't never stop praying. You're going to get put around the right people, the right times, right circumstances, the godliest people. You're going to get put around them. And remember, like I said, God ain't never forget about you. Even when you was out there fucking up, doing dumb shit. God ain't never forget about you. He waited on you until you was ready. Yeah, it was other things he had to do, so he moved along, he did what he had to do, but it was always watching you. And as soon as you said something to him about repenting and changing your life for him, you ready for him, he opened his door. He did not once blink and bat an eye and say, oh no, you did this, oh no, you wasn't listening, oh no, he didn't do none of that. He opened his arms wide as soon as you was ready. It took me 35 years to... It took me 34 and a half years to realize that this whole time he was waiting. And as soon as I called on him, he opened his arms. You must do the same for people. You must help spread his word every time. People are not going to grasp it when you want them to grasp it. But you never stop. Same thing he did for me, the same thing I'm going to do for that's his kids. We're all his children. We're all sent here to do something. I appreciate y'all letting me talk to y'all this morning. Get on with your day. Let God make it a great day for you. Let God make whatever your time is, let God make it great from here on out. Let God do his work. Let God do his thing. Pray. On your feet, on your knees, in the chair, pray. Until next time, family, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.